Hey you guys, it's Cristi Jessee. This is Cristi E. Marlon, my second YouTube channel. So if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. So I know many of you follow me on my other channel and I appreciate you for that. So today I'm just taking you along with me. I'm going over to my favorite coffee spot and bakery in Punta Cana. Today is my last full day in Punta Cana. Tomorrow is a travel day. And just, getting ready to transition back to Las Vegas, which I'm really excited to see my boys and excited to do some vlogs in Vegas, to be honest with you, because I'm kind of feeling like, I know it sounds crazy, but I kind of feel like I'm running out of things to do in Punta Cana, especially since it seems like anywhere I go that's like a semi-public place, but maybe it's like, like a mall or something like this where it is potentially private property, but it's a public place. I'm coming up against a lot of resistance, getting hassled. And so that doesn't happen in Vegas, It's just a different mentality there. And so, I'm kind of looking forward to traveling to different areas of Dominican Republic. And honestly, there's not a lot going on in Punta Cana besides resorts, the beach, and a couple malls. There's really not a ton going on. I mean, I could do excursions, but we tried that and you saw how that went. I mean, I'm sure we'll do some, but I'm really excited to explore other areas of the country. And I've been to other areas of the country. Hello. I was wondering if I was going to get hassled on the street for just walking in public. He wasn't security or anything. He was just talking to me. I don't know what he said, but I'm just like waiting for any moment for like private security from some other random place to run up to me and tell me I can't record the Agent Smiths, because that's just what I've been dealing with a lot of, which is kind of funny. But I've been to San Pedro de Macorís. That's where I see you. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's where the area where Marlon's from. Consuelo is his hometown, which is right outside of San Pedro. I've been to Santo Domingo. I've been to Santiago. That's where I'm due at some point when I go back to the Christ-centered school for impoverished children, Abba's house, and do a couple videos there. But I really want Marlon to come with me, you guys. So, the channel is monetized, but it's gonna take, some time for the channel to really make the amount of money where Marlon would feel comfortable quitting his job. And we're just a couple days in, so I think the channel's made like $23 so far. So far so good, but not enough for Marlon to quit his job. But I know God has a plan. He's working it all out. So I'm just excited because I know when I come back, so loud. When I come back from Punta Cana, I feel like there's gonna be some exciting things that God has planned for us, because honestly, I kind of feel like I'm tapped out of vlogs here in Punta Cana. And I mean, listen, I'm a content creator. I worked in the news business as a multimedia journalist for many years before I got into management. And part of that job was coming up with news stories every day. Okay, not just a vlog like, oh, this is what I'm doing today. Actual news stories. So I can't tell you how many 1 minute and 30 news stories I came up with on a Sunday in Sacramento when there was absolutely nothing going on. So I can pretty much create content out of nothing, but I know there's so much more to show in this country, and you know, it's just going to require money to do it, and I need Marlon by my side. I can't do that. It's not safe. I mean, I could probably do it by myself, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it without my husband, you know? So if you guys could pray for that, just keep praying for Marlon and purpose, and, you know, but God's already got it worked out, so I'm not really too concerned about it. But, you know, the boys are in Vegas. They're excited to do some vlogs. I know some of you guys missed the Tommy and Alex and the vlogs, so they'll be back. Tommy's starting school soon, but we'll be able to work it out. So I'm super excited about that. And today I'm just going to Dalia's. And listen, the places that allow me to give me access and allow me to record, I'm going to give these places so much positive publicity and free marketing because I appreciate them. I appreciate not getting hassled. And they obviously get it. You know, they understand that when you work with vloggers, when you're allow access, it's good for you too. It's not, we don't have to have this like scarcity mindset all the time, you know? So, yeah, I've given Umami a lot of free marketing. Their food is fantastic in downtown Punta Cana and San Juan Plaza, and Dalia's is amazing. They're amazing to work with. Their food is great. Their coffee is even better. And that's where I'm going today, to have a cup of coffee and maybe get a bite to eat, because haven't eaten yet today, and it's, I don't know exactly what time it is, probably 11:30, 11:45. So let me turn the camera around. You guys are probably starting to recognize this area. Okay. So we're back. This is back where we saw Franklin, the excursion guy, the other day. He doesn't look like he's here today. But I'm really close to Dalia's. This is my hood, you guys. This is where I go to get groceries, coffee, lunch, dinner, vlogging. This is obviously my vlogging home base. And I'm glad I get to share it with you guys. It's fun. Okay, we're gonna cross the street. Thankfully it's morning, so not too busy. I do need to run to Seco Yella after and pick up a couple of things for Marlon before I head out of town, because he's gonna be on his own. Citrus is really good too, you guys. That's right here. They have sushi, ahi tuna. It's like a Dominican Asian fusion. It's actually very good. They actually have a curry fish dish there that is actually very good. But I'm gonna do Dalia's today. When Marlon and I were here last week, I had a ham and cheese croissant, and it was really good. So I'm thinking I might get that. But yeah, I need to pick up a couple items for Marlon because he's gonna be fending on his own for several weeks. So I like to try to leave it, you know, semi-stocked. Mofongo, that is so good, you guys. Mofongo, if you've ever had that, it's like plantains with like meat and gravy over it. It's so good. But that's kind of a lot right now. I just think I want some coffee and a croissant. It's a traffic jam. Hola! Alright, let me see if there's a table in here. See, here's the croissants. They're so good. They also have chocolate. Wonder if Vincenzo's here. Okay, they got tables over here. This will probably work. Right here. They're pretty busy here today, so for a Monday morning, they're always busy here, but I'm glad because they're really good. I'm trying to figure out where to sit, where the lighting is the best. It's okay here. I don't know. Maybe I'll move. Maybe try somewhere else. Alright, this is as good as it's gonna get, I guess. So, hopefully you guys can hear me. I didn't bring my microphone today. Because sometimes the microphone doesn't even work very well. I'm gonna buy a better one when I get to Vegas. It's kind of tight in here. It's a tight fit. So yeah, I'm gonna get my order in, you guys, and hopefully it'll be fast today. So I decided to maybe go over to Citrus because they're super busy here today, and I sat here for a minute and no one's come over, and I'm kind of hungry, and Marlon's gonna be home soon. So I'm leaving and I run into my friend Vincenzo. So now he wants to know more about the channel, and then he's like, hold on, I'll be right back. So I don't know what he's doing, but I'm kind of waiting for him to see what he wanted to talk to me about. And, you know, I don't know, I sat down in here today and I was kind of getting some weird looks, and I just felt like, you know, when sometimes you go into an environment and you just feel like it's kind of off. That's how I kind of felt. And so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go. Here's my friend Vincenzo. You guys remember Vincenzo? Okay, I'm not gonna hassle you on camera. Okay, I said bye to Vincenzo. It's too crowded in here. I'm just feeling too cramped. I love Dalia's. I give them lots of props, but Citrus has really good like ahi tuna. Actually, of all the sushi I've had in the DR, theirs is the best. And I feel like they're not gonna be as crowded right now. And hopefully they'll let me shoot my vlog in there. Because if they do, they're gonna get a lot more business from me. And Citrus is really good, you guys. But it's more of like a dinner spot, so that's why I feel like maybe they're just not very busy right now. But it's got a beautiful interior. I probably will sit outside because there's literally no one here, so I feel like I have a little more privacy. Hi, can I just sit outside here? Yeah, I definitely want to eat, I'm hungry. Okay, so let me find a spot that's got a, maybe right here is good. All right, you guys, this is so much better. There's like no one here. You know, sometimes you make a plan and if you go in and you just feel like the spiritual atmosphere is off, don't be afraid to shift your plans. You know, if you're somewhere and you feel uncomfortable in your spirit, and that's just how I felt. And maybe it's because there was just so many people in there. I don't really like, you know, going into spaces with a lot of people, like especially a small space, because I can, you know, I pick up on other people's stuff. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. And there was a lot of stuff going on in there, and I already feel so much more at peace here. Probably because there's like no one around me, but that's okay. And I just want something fresh, and I know they have really good stuff here. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Good. Can I get, you have Perrier or San Pellegrino?
Yes, San Pellegrino.
Grande? Yeah. And with y limon, por favor.
You got ice?
Yes, ice please. Thank you. All right, I got my sparkling. I was gonna get coffee, but I don't know, I changed my mind. Maybe because Dalia's is just like known for their really good coffee, and now I'm somewhere else. Okay. They have a lot of stuff here that I haven't tried before. But you know, the stuff I've tried that I really like, it's kind of like you go with what you know. The ahi tuna, this just keeps popping in my head. I don't know, I'll let you guys know what I order. Alright you guys, I got my order in and I went for the poke de tuna, so the tuna poke, and I got mofonguito, which is like little, it's an appetizer, baby mofongos. So I can show you guys the traditional Dominican food, and it's an appetizer, it's just a little taste, so it's not going to be like too overwhelming. But mofongo is like, and excuse me Dominicanos if I'm not explaining it correctly, but from what I understand, it's gracias. It's like plantains, like formed into like a cup and then deep fried, and then there's like a shrimp mixture that, like almost like a shrimp stuffing mixture that goes in it, and then they cover it in some sort of like amazing magical gravy or like cream sauce or something, I don't know. It's so good, but it's really heavy, so like if you order it as like a meal, it's gonna be a lot of food. But I just had the mofonguito, which is like the baby little appetizer, and if I can always take it home if it's too much. I got my sparkling water with limon. So yeah, you guys, there's a lot of funky stuff going on in the spirit right now. So I know God wants me to talk about this, and I know there was purpose in going to Dalia's and then saying, I'm not feeling this place, I'm gonna redirect, okay? Don't be afraid to shift. If you get somewhere, if you get to a location and you just feel something's off, you feel the spiritual temperature is like you're getting a lot of dirty looks for no reason. You have like getting people just giving you side eye, and it's like you're just feeling this tension in the room, the manifestation. Don't be afraid to redirect, okay? You don't need to give an explanation why. You don't have to owe anybody any sort of explanation. And this goes for relationships as well. You know, when you start to sense there's another spirit operating or something is off, you're completely within your right to protect your peace. The Bible says in Proverbs 4:23, guard your heart, for it determines the course of your life, okay? And I already felt this morning that there was some witchcraft going on, some spiritual warfare coming at me. And listen, when the witchcraft comes at me, God will allow me to like sense it, to know that it's happening, but it doesn't really affect me the way that they want it to. The way that I can tell when something is spiritually attacking me is I feel like a weight in my spirit. I feel a heaviness come over me that I know is not coming from me, okay? So I felt that this morning. It's almost even like a wave of anxiety that'll sweep over you, and you know it's like a projection. It's not coming from you. There's no reason for it, and it's a spiritual attack, okay? I immediately canceled it. I immediately started speaking scripture, Luke 10:19. He gives us the authority to trample the enemy like serpents and scorpions under our feet. And Matthew 18:18, what's bound on earth will be bound in heaven, what's loosed on earth will be loosed in heaven. Proverbs 26 verse 2, an undeserved curse will not land on its intended victim. And I just started using the sword of the Spirit as my weapon. This is what it talks about in Ephesians 6:10 through 20. Putting on the full armor of God, okay? The sword of the Spirit is your aggressive weapon against the enemy. And then I immediately started praying in my heavenly language, and I felt it dissipating, okay? But even as I walked here to Dalia's, I did get hassled a little bit on the street by random people. That's fine. No, not a big deal. You know, it wasn't as aggressive as the other stuff I've been experiencing lately. And then going into Dalia's, I just, you know, I felt some looks. I felt the spiritual temperature was not right. And it's nothing against Dalia's. I love them. But it was very crowded. There were a lot of people in a small place. And I felt extremely uncomfortable. And I said, you know what? Okay. And it was just too loud in there. I saw that Citrus didn't look very crowded as I was walking over. Dalia's is more of a breakfast brunch spot. Citrus is more of a dinner spot. I'm like, I'm just gonna go over to Citrus. I know I can get a good meal there. And I'm feeling completely at peace here, okay? So I'm glad that I shifted. I got a notification on my phone right before I came on this walk, or came on this little lunch excursion, and it was Mark 8:35, I believe, which was the verse of the day in the Bible app. And now I'm going to forget what it said. It talked about if you lose your life, you'll find it. If you lose your life for Christ, you'll find it, basically. I'm paraphrasing. And that's where many of you are right now, okay? You have completely submitted yourself to the Lord, and you found purpose. You found your God's will for your life on this earth. And this is why you have constant opposition, constant resistance, okay? The enemy doesn't attack people who are not a threat against the kingdom of darkness, okay? But remember, you walk in authority. You walk in dominion over these things. And don't be surprised when you literally have witches and warlocks coming on your platforms and leaving ridiculous comments telling you you're the evil one. Thank you so much. Okay, perfect. All right, you guys, let me show you this mofonguito. So this is the mofonguito. I told you it's like a little plantain cup with like a shrimp mixture in there. It looks like it's got some tomato on top. So let's give this a try. I've had this here before. I already know that it's good. All right, let's give this a try. I hope you guys, if you've never come to the Dominican Republic, I hope you can come visit. Okay, this is it. It's so good. I never knew that I liked plantains until I moved here. I love plantains, almost more than like French fries now. So good. All right, I gotta finish the rest of these, you guys. I don't know, you guys. I don't think I liked it very much. What do you think? All right, you guys. I finished the mofonguito. It was really good. So I could have like stopped eating now. I mean, you know, I like to order things and kind of show you guys too. You know, it's kind of fun to like try different things and show you what I'm eating. And also, like, I like showing you guys the Dominican culture, the Dominican food. I mean, obviously, poke is not Dominican. But I feel like that they do like a Dominican fusion, Asian fusion here. Like, you can order sushi rolls here. I'm pretty sure they have like certain rolls that have plantains in them and stuff. Oh, and I remember, you guys, when I was in downtown Punta Cana, and I had mentioned the restaurant Noah's before, that it was really good, and Plaza San Juan. This is like the sister restaurant to Noah's. And Noah's actually, they have decent sushi too. So like Citrus and Noah's, probably of all the sushi I've had in the DR, they're the best. Although there is another restaurant at the top of the Walla Resort, right on the beach. That's like like a Japanese restaurant with an amazing view of the water. It's like on the 5th or 6th floor or something. They have pretty good sushi there too. Oh wow, my tuna's already here, you guys. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. This is a lot. Thank you. You guys, this is way too much food. I mean, check this out, you guys. And the food has come super fast today. And I know at Dalia's, I would have like maybe gotten my drink by now just because they were so busy. So this is a lot of food. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat all this, but it looks so fresh, so healthy, so amazing. I'm super excited. So you guys, this bowl has got tuna, it's got edamame, it's got avocado, it's got like a cucumber salad, and it looks like it's got some like sriracha, am I saying that right? The shrimp that's, you know, or not the shrimp, the crab that's really fish. You guys know what I'm talking about? It looks like they have that. So yeah, this looks so good, you guys. Spicy mayo. This place is bomb.com. Okay. I always forget like how good this place is. It's really good. Little avocado. Let me try this cucumber. It looks like a cucumber radish salad. Okay, that's more like a garnish. Could use a little vinaigrette on it, but it's like a garnish. Okay, let me try this crab. Quote unquote crab. Crab with a K. That was good. Really good. Okay, and they've got like sesame chips with spicy mayo on them. That's so good. Let me try this edamame. I've never ordered this before. They have several ahi tuna. I think I ordered the ahi tuna appetizer before, which is also excellent. This is the ahi tuna, the poke bowl, I'm guessing, but it's very good. I would definitely order this again. Super healthy, fresh, light. You know, probably better than the ham and cheese croissant, to be honest. Even though they're really good over there too. And the tuna is like marinated in like a soy, almost like a soy teriyaki, and they put like a spicy mayo on it. It's really good. Thank you. So good. Yeah, you guys, Citrus gets a thumbs up. Come to Punta Cana, definitely come to Citrus. Oh, okay. I didn't even see it, but there's also white rice at the bottom of the bowl. You know what would be good? Mixing this everything up. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. All right, you guys, I'm gonna finish this. Okay, I'll be back. All right, you guys, I could not finish all of that poke bowl, so I'm gonna take it home. But it was excelente. But what I was talking about before the food came and interrupted my thought. How funny. There's this car alarm just started going off right as I hit record on this video, like right behind me. The distractions, you guys, it's like the car alarm went off and there's no one around to turn it off. Wow, okay, they turned it off. What I was saying is, don't be surprised when these witches and warlocks, they don't even hide. It started going off again. They don't even hide, you guys. Like, I had someone come on my channel, come on this channel and comment on my video about spiritual warfare and basically tell me that I was the evil one and that he thought it was good that I was getting attacked and that, you know, thank you so much, that, you know, that I'm really the villain. So basically, like, people who work for God are the villains, okay? Yeah, that's what the world thinks. So don't be surprised when people treat you that way. And, you know, I just blocked him. But before I blocked him, I went to his page, and I always do, and they always tell on themselves. There was something about some Masonic whatever. You know, this guy was probably a Freemason. It said it on there, and then you look at all the music, he had playlists on there. The music he listens to is all demonic. So I'm like, oh, and it never fails. It's like the people who come against you, you go look at their social media, you guys, and you'll see it right away. Yes, thank you. Yes, you'll see it right away, and it's like, okay, I see. But you know, they treated Jesus like he was the villain. So why would you be any different? You know, it's altar versus altar. They wouldn't be coming for you if you weren't a threat to the kingdom of darkness. Thank you so much. So, you know, this place ain't cheap, I'll say that, but it's good. For both of those, it was like 2,200 pesos, which is about $37 it says. So, you know, but it's worth it. My channel's monetized now, so it's a tax write-off. And it is good here. And the inside is very fancy. Thank you. She's gonna take my card. Hold on. Sorry about that, I had to pay. So yeah, don't be surprised, guys, and just know that, you know, celebrate every time you get attacked, because it is such an announcement. I mean, I can't stop saying it. And it's like, no matter what comes against me, or no matter what has been attacking me, none of it has prospered, okay? The weapon forms, but it doesn't prosper. You know, the enemy has nothing better to do than to try. But he's going to move on to someone else, okay? 1 Peter 5:8, the enemy roams around like a roaring lion looking for whom he can devour. You're not devourable, okay? And he hates that about you. He hates that about you, okay? But I'm telling you, it's like every angle, even on TikTok. I'm so over TikTok. I'm just like so over it. I posted a 60-second video on my Cristi Marlon TikTok about spiritual warfare, and it got flagged for misinformation, for violating community guidelines. And this is like the second time that's happened to me in the past like 3 weeks or something. And I appealed it, and they restored it because there was no misinformation in there. But I'm kind of over TikTok. I mean, I'm still posting over there like once a day. But I just feel like it's, in general, it's a corrupt platform, and they haven't been paying their creators. You know, I think the most money I've ever made on TikTok is like $200 a month. And had been posting like 3 times a day. At one point I was doing live streaming, and maybe I made $400 that month. But the live streaming, you know, is such a scam because, you know, the whole idea behind the live streaming is to give gifts and find a community where you're all giving each other gifts. But like TikTok takes like 40 to 50% of all of it. And it's like, I would rather just sew into people directly because it's such a ripoff. You know, for the amount of time and effort that I put into TikTok, and then even like other creators, it's like TikTok takes so much of it. And a lot of people have been talking about TikTok, how that thing is going off again. You guys, the car. It's like... Hold on, let me show you. See, look. It just like intermittently keeps going off. Oh, okay, now it's going to turn off. And then it's going to come back on in like 10 seconds. Yeah, of course, as soon as I turn the camera around and show it, it turns off. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. There's no... Oh, there it goes. Flashing lights. Now it's going to start honking again. Like, tell me that's not spiritual warfare. Right where I'm trying to do my video. And there's literally no one sitting around me. There's no one around. And this car just starts blaring. And there's no one around to turn it off. Well, now it's just flashing. It's probably going to start beeping in a second. Probably as soon as I turn the camera back around, it's going to start blaring again. But oh my gosh, you guys. No weapon formed against you will prosper. You will silence every voice raised up to accuse you. These benefits are enjoyed by the servants of the Lord. Their vindication comes from me. Okay? But yeah, I'm kind of over TikTok, you guys. They try to silence people. They label what's true as false and what's false as true. And it's like, there's so much resistance to truth speakers on that platform that I'm just like, and you know, if you mention YouTube or you mention another platform, they don't like that, and they've got all these rules, and yeah, whatever. Like, I'm over TikTok. Let's cancel TikTok. I mean, I'm still posting like once a day because, you know, I just feel like called to do it, but I have dialed it back, and I feel like God has given me permission to dial it back. Because, you know, I've been posting like 3 times a day on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And it's like, it's too much. And it's just, I was not bringing me joy. And I don't even really like want to be on, like, engaging on those platforms. You know, but I do it now once a day. That's what I feel led to do. And you know, I've talked about having my son take it over. We'll see when I get back to Vegas if that's something that he's seriously going to take on. We'll see. But yeah, my last day in Punta Cana before going back to Vegas. I'm excited to get back. I'm excited to see my boys. I'm excited to do some vlogs in Vegas where I feel like, I mean, there's still going to be spiritual warfare there. But at least vlogging is a little more, I guess, socially acceptable there. Like they're a little smarter about it. Their businesses, you know, realizing it's actually free marketing. Like, why would you want to block it? So I definitely want to go to Red Rock Canyon with the boys, which is like a beautiful nature area, hiking. I kind of want to take a little trip, like a little road trip with the boys, but I don't know, Tommy starts school. So we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I'm not going to make any promises. We'll just have to see, you know, whatever the Lord releases me to do or leads me to do, that's what we'll do. And thank you guys for keeping me in your prayers. Thank you guys, all of you who sow into this ministry. I appreciate you. Thank you all of you guys who support this channel and my other channel. But I just feel such an overwhelming sense of joy in my heart right now, overwhelming sense of peace in my heart, because I know that God is really showing up for his kids in 2026. I just know it because of how much all of you have been experiencing these same things that I've been experiencing. And I just continue to laugh in the enemy's face. I'm not afraid of him. I know what the Word of God says, that the enemy is my footstool because I have authority in Jesus Christ. And I'm going to continue to walk in holy fire. I'm going to continue to walk in the Spirit and continue to close every open door so the enemy has no legal rights to me or my inheritance or my money or my family in the name of Jesus. And that's that. So I pray you guys have a blessed day. I'm sure I'll be back soon, and just know I appreciate you guys so much, and God bless.